Good day and welcome back to Legend Knows Football TV. So while it all went down yesterday, while we were grinding out the result against Fulham FC, things were happening behind the scenes. Things that I haven't seen before in my life. And this transfer window had it all so far. But this is the cherry on the cake. This is this is the creme de la creme. This but in a negative way. Oh my days. I can't believe, man. We had strikes. Isak not wanting to play. We had hijackings. Now we have return flights. Return flights being booked on behalf of players. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment so we can have a proper discussion on this. So the moment Liam Delap got injured yesterday, after the injury, after he walked down the tunnel, Chelsea did something. But before we get to what Chelsea did, let's see how it all transpired yesterday. So this was Fabrizio Romano. Exclusive: Nico Jackson's first pick as new FC Bayern player after deal agreed in the morning. Jackson with his agents Ali Barat and Diomance Camara from Epic Sports on their way to Munich right now. Deal set to be announced in the next 24 hours. You can see Jackson is happy. Chelsea didn't want him. Bayern opened their doors, even if it's just for a loan, just to accommodate him. Professional, just give him a chance. Maybe it's a new chapter. Maybe it's a new chapter that he needs to level up, to become consistent in his career. Anyways, Liam Delap got injured, and then a bomber. I was focused on the game. I wasn't really much bothered about what's going on in transfer window. To me, this was a done deal. Jackson was gone. Liam Delap is injured. What do we do now? It didn't even spring to mind to think that we might even call Jackson back, because to me it was signed, sealed, and delivered. The package was on its way. The package was about to land. Medical, booked, everything. And then David Ornstein came with a bomber. A huge, huge bomber. Exclusive: Chelsea inform Bayern they will not be proceeding with proposed loan of Nicholas Jackson after injury to Liam Delap. 24-year-old striker travelled to Germany for FC Bayern move, but CFC requested Senegal international returns to London. I need VAR for this. VAR. Is this allowed? Is this allowed? My legal knowledge is not up to standard. Is this allowed? Maybe because he hasn't signed yet, it's allowed. But that went on. More tweets came out. Jackson decided, no, I'm going to stay. He's not coming back. He didn't want to come back. He told the club he's not coming back. But legally, Chelsea is not at fault here, because they have the authority to call a loanee back. That's what we did with Chalobah when he was at Crystal Palace. But from a human's perspective, what they are doing to Jackson is not fair, in my opinion. And why are we calling back Jackson when we can go and buy a striker? And this just takes me back to the Xavi Simons deal. Was there never a way to buy Xavi Simons? Do we not have money? Why are we selling players? Can these guys just bring some transparency surrounding our club, man? Just bring some transparency. Here's one more tweet that I saw. Was it today? Nicholas Jackson, spelling error, will not be allowed to depart on loan. Chelsea are, however, willing to sanction a permanent departure, but Bayern must pay 56 million pounds. So that's where we're at now. The loan is off. No more loan. It's either you buy Jackson or you give him back. You give back Jackson. And Jackson is just in the middle. Jackson is just, how must he feel, man? How must he feel? He was rejected. Now he's just become a chess piece, just being moved around, all willy nilly. I feel sorry for this guy. He's not that gifted in terms of scoring goals, but the fact that we actually let him go in the first place, maybe it was a wrong move because with injuries happening and the amount of football our players has played these past seasons, injuries were bound to happen. I just didn't think it would happen to Liam Delap. But anyways, the loan is cancelled. Jackson must come back or Bayern must buy him. And Nicholas Jackson's agent also has a few things to say. Here's what he said. Nicholas Jackson's agent, Diomanse Camara, speaks out again. I think yesterday he said that a plane doesn't travel backwards, only forward. And today he said, we're still hoping it will work. If we didn't have hope, we wouldn't be here anymore. So maybe, these guys, they know all the loopholes. Maybe there's hope for Jackson after all to go back to stay in Bayern and not to come back. Because what happens to Jackson if Liam Delap recovers? Jackson is not going to become the first choice striker. But that's not guaranteed that he might not. Because if Jackson can come back and start scoring goals, you are promoted. You will just be promoted instantly. So this is a win-win. It's not like he's gonna come sit unemployed. But he wants to play. That's the thing. He wants to play. He's young. Football career is very short. You want to make the most of it. So I understand. And the way, especially the way he's been treated, he's been shunned to the side. He's been told he's not part of the project. So I understand why he's forcing a move. But we shall see how this continues developing throughout the last few hours. Is it now 24 hours that the window still has left? And there was some more news on Liam Delap's injury. Liam Delap requires another scan in the next 48 hours, which Telegraph Sport understands may rule him out for even longer. So it seems to be more severe than anticipated. What a shame. What a shame, man. Really had high hopes for him. And the fact that he wasn't playing that much football, he wasn't injury prone last season with Ipswich. So this is actually a surprise. But in muscle injuries, it's not like you are going to come back and you're going to be 100% fit. Look at what happened to Reece James, man. He got that injury. He came back, played for some time, and then got injured again. And it's just a lingering effect. This is the longest that Reece James has been back in the Chelsea squad. But anyways, that saga continues. We will see how it concludes. But this I have never seen before. It's the first time I see this. In other news, other than Jackson, there's been a striker that we are currently scouting or inquiring about. Chelsea are in talks with Sporting for striker Conrad Harder. I have never heard of him. Never. Never seen him play. But as long as we have a backup striker and that can score when needed. Because I really want us to win at least one competition this season. And if we continue with João Pedro and he gets injured, that won't be the case. We won't be able to push for that cup or Premier League or anything. So this is what we are busy doing. And then last but not least, we have sent an official but exclusive Chelsea sent official written proposal to Barcelona for Fermin Lopez. Initial proposal worth 40 million has been submitted this afternoon, right after the game. That was yesterday. CFC awaiting answer from Barca after sending proposal. But that proposal was rejected, obviously. I think Barca wants like 50 million or 60, somewhere there, somewhere in that region. And then it also depends on if the player says yes, that they want to join Chelsea or not. Anyways, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for your latest transfer news, reviews, match build-ups. Yeah, this has been one interesting 24 hours. Never seen before. Never, never, never. Stay safe. God bless. I will see you in the next upload. Cheers.